Opening round scheduled for 10. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. When he lands that jab and that straight punch, Sonny Liston is a real dangerous fighter. That jab alone can knock you down coming from Liston. Teddy, what do you want to see out of the shorter man in facing Lennox Lewis?
Well, if I'm Lewis's people, I want to see him never get close. If I'm the shorter man, I want to see him right on the chest of Lewis.
There's that overhand right. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Halfway through this round here. Good work defensively by Lennox Lewis. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Sonny Liston's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Devastating blow by Lewis. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. End of the round here as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Ryan, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
How much of what Lewis does well is the fact that he has a great identity of himself as a fighter?
Well, that's all of it. Because, you know, we've talked about his body. We've talked about all those things, the physical power. You have to know how to use it and what way you're going to go about that. He has discovered that.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lewis. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Teddy, he may go down just by boom, left hand comes home. And yet another big shot comes in. One shot and down, Teddy.
And now he's going to have to find a way to clinch. He needs time to recover.
One, two.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Lennox Lewis. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lewis. Good looking uppercut that time. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Liston's got to deal with a cut cheek. Lewis is in the position he wants to be in. Scored the knockdown, now back in the corner, resetting things. Sonny Liston's defense is paying off now. Good flush shot upstairs. Liston's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question, Joe. He's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
How about that left hand? Liston's combination punching is working well here. Turns over that hook upstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Goes up top with a right hand. You had to see it to believe it the first 2 minutes of these rounds. Now these fighters are trying to make everybody a believer in the final 60 seconds.
And this is why you understand the dimension of this sport like no other sport. At the end of this, how both participants will have mutual great respect for each other.
Once again to the head. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Rushing uppercut by Lennox Lewis. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Lewis. Start of round number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Liston's been unable to pull away from his opponent so far. It's an even fight.
Yeah, it is, and I think you just said it right. Unable to pull away. Whoever's going to pull away, if that's going to happen in this fight, it's going to come from the outside. Whoever starts to commit to that jab.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Halfway through round number 4. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Lewis is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Hits him in the mug with the right. Liston's left landing well. Is feeling the effects now of that hook. Ten seconds to go in the 4th. Flush right hand to the head. And that's the end of round 4. Sonny Liston's Cutman is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Lewis is doing a poor job. He's supposed to be the outside fighter, but right now, he's not controlling the fight.
No, he's not showing a jab. And you know what he's not showing also, Joe? He's not showing any discipline to make himself move his hands at the right distance. Keep the guy away from him.
Liston's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Halfway into round number 5 here. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lennox Lewis. Right hand downstairs. Lennox Lewis is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea. Big shot there. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now. He needs them right now.
Liston's corner knows that their fighter still has much more to do. You cannot just sit back and be content on the stool, securing a lead. You have to go out and earn a win. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lennox Lewis. And now he's targeting upstairs. Lewis is nailed by a huge uppercut. Liston's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Liston's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Off target with that hook. Up top with the right hand. Well-placed hook. Scored well up top. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Lennox Lewis. There's a straight right hand. Lands the uppercut. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Sonny Liston's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. And round 6 comes to an end. Liston's corner knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us. Right to the head with that right. Sonny Liston's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. I really like what he's doing here. I mean, if you were to pick any one piece of weaponry that you say aligns with what he is strategically as a fighter, it is the jab, and he's firing it off beautifully.
And he's firing it off consistently all night at the right distance. He's getting full extension on that punch, and that's making him effective offensively and safe defensively. He's out of the other fighter's range.
Well placed, straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Liston's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Sonny Liston with a bloody nose to be dealt with at this point. Right back to it to the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Left to the body. A sound combination by Lewis. To the head he goes with a left hand. Lewis's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Liston's just been more effective, Teddy. When he lands his punches, they're landing flush and they're having an effect.
Yeah, and you know, a lesson out there for people. It doesn't have to be in boxing either. You know, you can be the boss. You can be the aggressive guy without going forward. And that's what he's done. He hasn't gone forward because he's not made up that way. He's stepped back. He's given up range every once in a while. He's counted, but he's been in control.
And thus is enjoying a lead on your scorecard through 7 rounds. Well, sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Liston's right hand scores well. Lewis is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. The halfway point of round number 8. Solid straight right hand. Lewis is coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Solid left. Wow! Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
3.
So the knockdown scored against Lennox Lewis, and we'll see what comes of it now. That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lennox Lewis. And that's the end of round 8. Liston's, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their heads, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Lewis has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Lewis. Combo lands to the head. He's targeting downstairs time and time again. Nice strike after catching one by Lewis. Lewis's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. What a demolishing hook by Lennox Lewis. Scores well to the head with the right hand.
We got it.
They've met up for 9 straight. Now the 10th and final round. Very precise double jab by Lennox Lewis. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Sonny Liston's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lewis's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Liston's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Left hand came after the jab. Comes right, and banging away he goes. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Liston's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he's beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Final bell of a close fight. Teddy, sometimes there's close fights that are actually easy to score. This